Hey, I'm BJ from RidersWholesale.com. I've got a 150 Retro linhai scooter here. We're going to show you how to assemble it. The first thing you want to do is remove these straps and take your cardboard off. Alright, now that we got the box removed, we're just going to remove all the plastic from around the bike. And then we're going to start the assembly. As you can see, there's not really much to assemble on this bike. You can honestly be up and riding in 30 minutes. Alright, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and take your battery out. This right here is the cover. It's right under the mat. You just take the Phillip head screws loose and pop your battery right out of the cover here. Alright, now that we've done that, as you can see, this here is all that there is to put this bike together. It's just a few pieces to get assembled. The first thing we're going to do is put our battery acid in the battery and get our battery ready first. Alright, to get our battery ready, you got a little packet here that's got your black top, your battery top in it. Just go ahead and take all them pieces out. Right here's your screws, screw your cables down. Now you want to take the top off the battery here. Let's move it to the side. This right here is your battery acid. Take the plastic wrapper off your battery acid. I recommend getting a piece of cardboard, just cutting your box up, putting your battery down on it. That way you don't get no acid nowhere. And then to take a screwdriver and pop a hole in each one of these here packs. Once you get a hole in the acid pack, just turn it right over on top of the battery, push it down in. Then you can make little air holes in the top here where it'll drain a little bit faster. And let it drain down your battery for an hour or so before you're ready to put your top on. Alright, now we've got our acid in the battery. All we're going to do here is pop the top right on. It just pops right into place. And now that you've done that, if you got a motorcycle trickle charger, just go ahead and throw it on here, charge it for a couple hours, then set it to the side and let it set for about 4 or 5 hours after you charge it, and then it's ready to throw in your bike. Okay, the first thing you want to do is we want to put our mirrors on. They screw right here in the handlebars. They're already tapped. They just screw right on. Alright, now we're ready to put our windshield on. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver. There's 3 bolts. There's 2 right here, and then there's 1 over here on the side. I've done took these out. Just go ahead and take them out. Your windshield snaps in right here on this side, and it snaps in right there. Snap it in, line the bolt holes back up, put everything back together and tighten it up. Alright, now we're ready to install our rear blinkers. These here are color coded. This one here has got a green and a blue wire. It just slides right through the body here. There's a hole, an opening. Then put your nut on the back side and tighten it up. Alright, now we're just going to plug it in. The right side goes to your short wire here, and again they're color coded. Just snaps together. Now you take this wire here, put the opposite side on, just do the same thing that we done over here on this side. Alright, now we're ready to put our rear fender on. It's a whole lot easier if you go ahead and pull this piece loose. We've done took the bolt out of the back side. You got to have 2 number 10s to take this here off. Just go ahead and snap it right off. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we can get to our top bolts here. And just go ahead and take them out. Alright, now that we got them out, you can kind of hold this side piece up. Start your bolts right in here. Now that you got that done, just go ahead and snap these side panels back into place and tighten them back up. Alright, now the last thing you got to do to finish your fender up is put the 2 screws in the back of the fender. I'm pointing at it right here with the screwdriver. I got them started already. You take a short Phillip head screwdriver and go ahead and snug them up, and then your fender's all finished. Okay, the last thing we got to do is put our battery in. We're just going to slide it down in there. The negative post should be over here on this side of the bike. Slide it down in like so, and then we're ready to bolt up our cables. Take your nuts off your bolts and just slide them into the side of the battery here. Now slide your boot back here on your positive cable. Your positive cable is your red cable. Put your bolt down through it. Go ahead and start it through your nut and tighten it up with a Phillips head screwdriver. After you get it tightened up, just go ahead and slide your boot back over your post. That way it don't corrode up. Your boot keeps all that battery acid in. Now go over here and do your positive cable, your negative cable the same way. Alright, now that we got our cables hooked up, all you're going to do is just slide your top right back on and go ahead and tighten it back up. Now we got our top on. We're just going to take and throw our mat back on, line everything up. It just lays into place. Now the last thing you need to do to your scooter is put gas in it. It's got a key lock back here on the gas cap. Just take your key and remove your gas cap and go ahead and fill her up with gas. If you go on the internet and do your research on Linhai, they've been in business over 50 years. This is our 50th anniversary bike. Yamaha even signed a contract with Linhai back in 1994 to build a lot of engines for them. This bike right here comes with a 1-year warranty on all the engine parts, 6-month warranty on all the electrical parts. It's one of the best scooters that money could buy. It's something that if you service, it'll last for many, many years. You can pass it on, ride it, resell it, whatever. It's something that you're not going to have any problems out of just because of the Linhai name. That's the most important part about the Linhai scooters. What I really like about this little retro scooter is it'll pull you along a good 65 mile an hour pretty easy. It's small, it's compact, it's got a suede seat here, front ABS brakes, rear drum brakes, and there's some storage up under the seat too as well.